Hello, beautiful, blessed family. I did a live. Which one was this? Okay, so I did a video actually about the 3 days of darkness, and recently someone had posted some questions that they'd like answered if I could, related to the quickly approaching 3 days of darkness. So I thought I'd address those questions, and if anyone had anything they wanted to add or any questions they want to ask on this live, feel free. I don't know. It just seems as though the best opportunity for me to do a video or a live seems to be at this hour, which is totally not what I want because it's really the most ungodly hour between 12 and 3. But I said whenever I had a chance to do a video, I would do so. So here I am. All right. So the questions related to the 3 days of darkness. Um, There's a few. So what I'm going to do is, if there is anyone, there's a few of you on that would like to share at the end of this, feel free, okay? Because times are dark. Times are very dark. So it's more believable now than when I first did this video that this is a possibility. All right. So the if you're not aware, my name is Deborah. This is my assigned channel. You made marvelously. Okay, so the 3 days of darkness, if you haven't watched the video that I posted, or if you haven't heard from other YouTubers or prophets, that the Lord has in the past always given people 3 days for redemption. So basically, if he sees his creation, us, going astray, either one of us or a group of us, he will um, put us under a 3 days of darkness. It happened in Egypt when he instructed Moses and his people to put the blood of the sacrificed lamb, um, a spotless lamb, around their door for protection. He also did it with Jonah and the whale. The Lord has done this in the past, and the Lord is the same today as he was yesterday. He does not change. He does the same thing all the time. His expectations are the same, his rules are the same, and what he does is the same. It may be a different time, but he does the same thing. So these are the questions that was brought to my attention that I will try and ask. And so the comment was, I know this was posted long ago. This is the video about the 3 days of darkness, but it's obviously coming. There are many with the same prophecy in July 2023. I have questions I hope you can answer. Like, do you have any idea how we'll know it's over? Um, Okay, so I've also heard the candles must be white beeswax. We don't want to draw demons' attention. Does this include noise and smells from cooking? I can't find colorless white beeswax candles. I also heard we're only supposed to light one candle at a time. Do you know the answer to any of these yet? I did share that I was going to post this video related to this. I was hoping to do a edited video, but this is just quicker. And I think based on what's been happening, the warfare in my life, I should post a video any way I can. So the first question was, um, how long? How will we know it's over? So in the past, and the reason why that question is posed because the Lord's time's not like our time. So He says 3 days of darkness. It may be longer than 3 days. It most likely will be longer than 3 days. I can't say for sure. I'm not the Lord, but you will know because during the 3 days of darkness, there will be activity outside. You'll know that there's, it's almost like, when you have a thunderstorm, rain, you'll know that there's something going on outside. Plus, it will be dark. You'll just know. You'll know. Um, there'll be demonic activity outside. And this is based on what the Lord has shared with me over the course of the years. He's been revealing this to me. Um, and then I'm also going to encourage you with anything that I say that you go to the Lord and you pray and ask Him to give you confirmation and any additional information you may need or want. Okay. The next question. I hope that answered that question. Next question. The candles, okay, so there will be no light, okay? The darkness will be like thick, like nothing supposedly nothing that we've ever experienced before. The only thing that will light up an area will be pure candle light. So beeswax is what this subscriber was mentioning. You don't want to have anything with smell, anything with additional oil that smokes, too smoky. So beeswax is a natural wax that I would suggest using. I don't know about it. Does have a bit of an odor, but I don't think it's an odor that would attract demonic activity. I would pray about that as well. Okay, next question. You don't want to do anything that draws demon attention. So does that mean cooking and smells of cooking? You will not have the opportunity to cook during this time. Okay, don't even think about it. This is supposed to be a time of like may even choose to fast during this 3 times. I would suggest having water and things you can grab granola bars or fruit, like apples, things that can sit and not be refrigerated, that type of thing. Bread, crackers. And if you are used to praying and fasting, I would suggest just fasting, right? Having water, a good amount of water, so that when you are thirsty, you can like you can drink. As I say that and think about that, I did talk about this in the video. During that time, there's going to be darkness. You're going to have candles. I don't think it's just one candle. Someone was saying one candle at a time. Probably the reason why that's the case is because for safety reasons. Like you don't want to have a candle burning in unattended. That being said, though, there's going to be people that are in your household that are going to want to go to the washroom. So you want to have a candle near that area. It's not just a candle. They also said there was also talk about pure like um, the lanterns that let you light those lanterns. You can get oils, pure oils that you can put in that you can burn for that. So you can have those around your home. But it will be difficult to keep the house like brightly lit. So there won't be cooking. I can't imagine that you'd want to be cooking anyway. And if you have children, like I said, I would suggest having crackers, easy things that you can just grab and give that you don't have to cook. Okay, fruits and vegetables are a good one for that. What else? Yeah, that answers all the questions that was posed to me. I'm not sure what you all have heard. Based on what this question, a couple of things I've heard lately, that there's been more prophecies late in July about the upcoming 3 days of darkness. So if you have any concerns or questions about it, feel free to ask. I'll do my research the best I can, but also to pray. Seek the Lord and pray and fast, and ask Him to reveal to you what it is you do, especially if you have people who depend on you to know what to do under those circumstances. And you're going to know before it's time to lock yourself away by the northern lights, or the aurora borealis is what the lights are called. You might want to Google those. I'll put the name in the description. You'll see those in the sky. They're not commonly found anywhere but in northern Canada. That's commonly where they're found and known to be. But you're going to see them. So far, we've seen them globally. I did a video about this. Across the globe, you've seen them in different places: Australia, India, in the Caribbean. People have been seeing them now. So we're having precursors of this. So just be aware of the signs that this is coming. Is all around us. Plus the sin that we're seeing, this persecution, potential persecution of Christians. I don't know if anyone's heard about this. Supposedly, if the Christian doesn't use the right pronouns, that our faith is based on creation. We believe that we have one Creator, and He has given us male and female, right? Supposedly, there's some kind of bill is being passed that anyone who doesn't use the right pronoun or whatever else is subject to persecution. So I don't know exactly what that's going to look like, imprisonment or whatever, but that's hearsay. That's something if you're interested in, you might want to go and research. Okay, guys, thank you so much for being a part of this family. Thank you for your support and all the way that you do support the channel. And like I said, if you have any questions or concerns, please do give me a shout. Instagram is one way, and my email in the description is another. Okay, guys, remember you are made marvelously. Do not fear. The Father hasn't given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. And you were created for this time. So this is not a mistake, and He will never leave you nor forsake you. All right, have a good night.